Okay, in this video, I'm going to go over how to take a quiz or a test that's in Microsoft Word, like this one, and convert it for Canvas using a program called Respondus. As you look at this file, this is just your typical quiz, multiple choice up to the letter E. You could have as many multiple choice as you want. One thing you want to look at is at the end of this file, there are 60 questions. There's an answer key here where it says answers, colon, and then I have made all the answers letter A just so it's easy. So all the right answers are in the level A position, which is fine because Canvas will scramble it and it won't be A for the students. Okay, so I have this file saved as Unit 12. I'm going to come over to my Respondus program, and this is what it looks like when you open up Respondus, and it's import questions. And I'm going to drop down type of file, and I'm going to go to Microsoft Word 2007. I'm going to browse for the file, and it's in a folder for me called Canvas Respondus, and I'm going to click it. I'm going to name what I want it to be in Canvas when it gets there. So I'm going to call it Vocab E, Unit 12, Test. And then I'm going to click this preview button, and it's going to tell me my results down here of whether or not there's any mistakes in the formatting. And so I have no mistakes, everything is set to go. I'm going to click finish, and I have the ability to edit questions here, see what they look like. But I'm all done. I'm going to go to settings, and I'm going to make a quick change here. I'm going to create sets. So the first 20 questions of this quiz were multiple choice definition questions, and on the vocab quiz I want students to have a random selection of 10 of those. So I'm going to say 10 of those 20, and I want each one to count for 1 point. I add a new set, and then questions 21 through 60 are actually completing the sentences, and I want students to have 25 of those, and I want those to count for 1. And then I click add new set, and you can see I have set A and then set B, and then I'm all done. So I click OK. I come up here to preview and publish. I like to preview it just to see what it looks like, and I quickly scroll through here and see if there's any mistakes, and then everything looks, and if I find a mistake here, I can modify item and make any kind of changes I need to make if I see a spelling error or if I want another choice to be in there. Okay, so everything looks good. So then I'm going to publish it to Canvas. I go to Publish to Canvas, Publish Wizard. I already put the information in, the web address for my Canvas page earlier. Click Next. I want to apply the question groups that I set. I want it to be a graded quiz. Now it gives me the option of what class I want it to go to. I'm going to have it go to Government Sandbox. Click Next. And that's it. It is publishing the assessments of the server, and when it's done, it will be on the Canvas page. Alright, then I go to my Canvas page. I can find that Government Sandbox and go to Quizzes, and there it is, and I can come in here and make any kind of changes I want to make. You'll see when I go over to questions, question set 1, just as I said, I could rename that if I want. I could put directions in here, and right now this test is randomly selecting 10 questions out of the 20 that are here, and in the next set it is randomly selecting 25. So the students can take this test over and over again, and it will give them a different quiz each time. I can make sure that the grades go to our SIS system, Power School. I can make it a time limit if I want. Maybe I want to give them multiple attempts. I can say show them their quiz responses after each attempt, but only show them what the correct answer should have been after their last attempt. And then if I want want to. I can assign it just to a single student in the class, or I can assign it to one section or the other section, hit save, and everything's done. So that's how Respondus can take a 60-question quiz rather than having to type all of that into Canvas. It does it for you pretty quickly.